The royal family was thrown into turmoil once again as Prince Harry and his wife Meghan erupted in outrage upon learning that King Charles III had bestowed a new title upon young Princess Charlotte. In a move seen as strengthening the direct line of succession, the monarch granted his 8-year-old granddaughter the title of Duchess of Edinburgh. The reaction from the Duke and Duchess of Sussex was swift and explosive. According to sources close to the exiled royal couple, Harry was reportedly beside himself with jealous indignation that his own children, Archie and Lilibet, had been bypassed for such an honor. In a series of heated phone calls, the enraged prince allegedly hurled accusations of blatant bias and discrimination at his father. "Why does Charlotte get a fancy new title, but my kids get nothing? Is it because they're mixed race?" Harry was overheard ranting to spouse Meghan, who had her own litany of grievances. "This is exactly the outdated hatred and bigotry we ran from." The former actress wasted no time taking to social media and her Archetypes podcast to voice her displeasure. Another example of the firm's cruel opposition to change and inclusivity, she lamented dramatically. "Even children are subjugated to antiquated prejudices. My heart breaks for Archie and Lily." The Duchess then proclaimed they would be pursuing legal action over the deplorable injustice, hinting at possible revocation of the Sussexes' own remaining titles out of protest. Quickly the controversy spiraled into a media circus with pundits and royal experts weighing in from all sides. "This is utterly absurd," huffed former butler Paul Burrell on the UK morning talk show BBC Breakfast. "The title of Duke and Duchess is inherited and passed down through the direct bloodline. Princess Charlotte is fourth in line to the throne, ahead of the Sussexes' own children based on the traditional order of succession." The firm attempted to quash the escalating situation with an official statement. The Duke and Duchess were privately informed of this honorarium well in advance and expressed no prior grievances. As per centuries of precedent, this symbolic title remains exclusively tied to the direct heir to the heir's heir. However, the terse missive did little to assuage Harry and Meghan's fury. Sources indicate the renegade royals threatened a complete communications blackout, cutting off King Charles entirely until amends were made. Accusations of dereliction of family duty and racial discrimination only intensified. "I mean, come on, not giving Archie and Lily courtesy titles," an indignant Meghan chided during a cringe-worthy appearance on The Tonight Show. "My kids literally have HRH in their names. Where's the children's book The Princess and the Prince about them?" As of press time, tensions remain high as hardline supporters and critics of the Sussexes volley allegations of arrogant entitlement versus institutional bigotry. Many remain skeptical of the couple's grievances, seeing the outrage as the latest in a disturbing pattern of bewildering confrontations and claims against the royal family. King Charles has yet to respond further to his son's demands as the once revered House of Windsor risks sinking into an unprecedented fraternal civil war. The public reaction to the controversy over Princess Charlotte's new title as Duchess of Edinburgh has been quite divided and heated. On one side, there is a vocal contingent defending Harry and Meghan's outrage. Their supporters believe the Sussexes have a legitimate grievance that Archie and Lilibet were overlooked for titles, while Charlotte was honored. This camp sees it as the latest example of anti-Sussex bias and even racist double standards from the royal family. "It's absolutely disgraceful that the children of a senior royal were snubbed like this," tweeted one Sussex Squad fan account. "Charlotte getting a new title just reeks of the institutional prejudice Meghan has been speaking out about." Some have even launched petition campaigns demanding Archie and Lily receive equal royal titles and recognition. However, an equally robust opposition has pushed back on Harry and Meghan's complaints. The prevailing argument from this side is that the Sussexes are being irrational, petulant and entitled. Proponents state Charlotte's title was simply following long-standing royal protocols reserving such honors for those closest in the line of succession. As the daughter of the heir apparent, William, many believe Charlotte was rightly prioritized over the Duke of Sussex's more distantly descended children. "This is just Harry and Meghan playing the victims yet again over a non-issue," read one scathing column. "They need to grow up and stop manufacturing royal feuds at every turn. They're no longer working royals, so their expectations were unrealistic from the start." Adding fuel to this perspective was King Charles's official statement asserting the Sussexes had been made aware of the plans beforehand without objection. This undercut claims they were somehow blindsided over the duchy decision. The controversy quickly became a favored talking point for pundits to debate the deeply polarizing figures Harry and Meghan have become. Televised shouting matches raged between those feeling the couple had valid diversity concerns and others dismissing them as opportunistic consideration seekers. Threads on popular online forums saw both passionate defense and ridicule of their position. Ultimately, however, as has become customary with most Sussex-related matters, public opinion remained firmly cleaved into entrenched pro- or anti-factions with little capitulation. The episode only deepened the sense of a couple permanently aggrieved with the institution to which they remain peripherally bound. For Harry and Meghan, the intense blowback may reinforce their convictions about facing ill treatment, even over ceremonial family matters. Their critics, meanwhile, took it as further validation of self-victimizing overreactions. The schism, much like the feud itself, shows no signs of resolving.